Hey there, today we're going to be going over how to stream from your iPhone in 2026. There's a lot of different ways on how to do this, but I would say this is by far the best way. And we're going to be going over everything today, including what app you should use to stream on your phone, what product to use so that your streams don't end when you lose connection, and how to set up your chat and browser overlays onto the screen. And yeah, I would say that this is what all the popular streamers use. And without further ado, let's head right in. So the first thing you need is an app on your iPhone to stream from. And what I recommend is this app called Moblin. It's pretty much what all the streamers use on iPhone, and I highly recommend it. And so all we need to do is download this free app in the App Store, and you're good to go on the next step. The next thing that you'll need is a cloud-hosted streaming server. And the reason why you need this is because when you're IRL streaming outside, a lot of times your network will become spotty and you'll lose connection. If you're streaming straight to Twitch, Kick, or YouTube or anything like that, those platforms will then end your stream and pretty much all your viewers get kicked from the stream and your entire stream ends. And so to prevent this from happening, what a cloud-hosted streaming server will do is that when you lose connection, it'll replace your stream with your offline clips so that your viewers are entertained while you're away. And as soon as you regain connection, like maybe a second later, your streaming server will switch it back to your iPhone's video data. And for this, the tool that I would recommend is called Streamable. It's by far the most reliable, modern, and easy to use solution out there. And it's supporting some of the biggest streamers today. It also will allow you to put your chats, alerts, or any other browser source into your stream. It's super easy to set up. All we need to do is start our server by clicking quick launch here. And this should just take 1 minute to finish. And so now the server is up, and here we have the control panel, which controls what ends up on your stream. To connect your iPhone is actually really easy. All you need to do is open up your camera app on your phone. Here I'm going to be adding it as ingest 2. Open up Moblin iPhone, and in the camera app on our phone, scan this QR code. It'll be automatically added to Moblin. Click go live. And here we can see that Streamable is now receiving the video data from the phone. To get this on our stream, click ingest 2 scene here to switch to it. And just like that, now we're IRL streaming from our phone. And like I said, it's almost inevitable that you'll lose connection at some point when you're outside streaming on data. So I'll emulate this by going to airplane mode on the iPhone and showing what happens. And so what happens is it automatically switches to ingest offline and shows your clips so that your viewers will be entertained while you're away. Then when you regain service, I'll emulate that by turning off airplane mode. What the cloud streaming server does is it automatically switches back to the ingest so that your viewers will see your phone video data again. And so when you're ready, all you need to do is click start stream here, and it'll stream to your Twitch or whatever you connect to Streamable. And the last thing is how to get your chat and your Twitch or Kick updates, like donations or anything like that, on the screen. For this, what I recommend is something called Streamlabs. What this will give you is a URL for the chat and the alerts that you can just put into Streamable's remote OBS as a browser source. So we're going to be doing that right now. We'll click to copy the widget URL. And if we go back to Streamable, what we can do here is click Open Remote OBS. So what this is a fully configurable remote OBS. But what we want to do here is click Add a new source. So we'll click the plus button here, go to browser, create new. And what we want to do here is paste this in here and click OK. Now when we have chats that are coming in, if we're streaming, it'll show up here, just like how it is on probably your local OBS. We can do the same thing with the alert box. So we just come in here, click copy. Then we go back to the remote OBS, add another browser source, paste in the new link here, and we are good to go now. Now we'll have the chat on this side when we start streaming and the alerts pop up here. You can add any other browser sources or images as well if you have custom logos. This remote OBS will support it. All right, and that's about it. Again, if you wanted to start a stream, you can just click it here. You can also switch to other scenes like BRB starting soon, or add any other ingest scenes like your OBS, IRL Pro, which is Android, Live View, and Bellbox. And for anything else custom, you can just put in the full URL for SRT here. All right, that's about it. Hopefully it was helpful.